Hello, everybody in chat. It is good to be back. It's a fresh week. How's everybody doing? Um, yeah, today we are getting prepared for Ash of Iron. Hey, Semboy in chat, I see you. Thanks for dropping in. If you're still here, hopefully you are. I keep getting bots in my chat, or and it's super confusing. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna get started. Today I'm running my Titan. We're going to try and get this character up to 300 as well. I had less complaints about the drop rates from um, activities. Was it Sunday night? I think we were gaming. So we're going to go ahead and queue into some of that. I also have a friend request pending, and I don't know who the person is who sent the friend request, and so it's kind of like, who's this person? Let me just make sure that I've claimed all my rewards in my reward track. Yes, I have. Let's see what we've got today. We have Proving Grounds, Midtown Onslaught. I feel like this feels very intentional. Very intentional for this week. Like, hey, what's an activity that we could throw into this rotation that has a high ads density. Speaking of ads, if anybody is watching on the other side, on the other platform, I'm trying to be careful not to mention it. There are ads rolling, so there may be ads rolling. Also, for those who are here on the Twitch side of things, have you guys had any ads roll? I'm pretty sure I have ads turned off. I'm really not that well known, so it kind of doesn't really make sense to do that. But I'm supposed to get four consecutive streams before I get Twitch affiliate, whatever that means. But if we can make a cool something on the side, a little trickle, then it's potentially helpful. Am I really gonna have to do Midtown? I'm gonna have to do Midtown. Okay, Midtown it is. I mean, it's a good activity that has a lot of variety in it, but I'm not super excited. Also, I'm at this place on my Titan where I want to make a volatile void build, like the OG days of I think it was Season of Arrivals, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Season of Arrivals was the season that uh basically this whole locked loadout thing. This is okay, this is annoying. And I know I did this last week, but it's really frustrating to me that Bungie keeps locking loadouts. Like, I get that the idea of the challenge, but also, okay, hold on. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to change character. We're going to go back in because something doesn't make sense. Also, I'm not really sure what's happening here with my Twitch alert. It should be working, but it isn't. So what I'm going to do is delete that and make it again. It keeps cutting out, and I'm not really sure why that's happening. So browser, let's say alerts, put this link here. We're going to set this to 1280 width. Can I? Yeah, it's still not showing. It's really okay. I might have to go into Stream Elements to fix this really quickly. Apologies, guys. I have chat open so I can see you all. But this has been bugging me since the panel, since the lore panel, and I haven't been able to get it to fix itself. So, which is really silly. Elements, right? Is it elements or is it overlays? It's overlays. I think it's this one. Yeah, the placeholder. Like, I don't get why this is messing around. So I'm gonna take out a few things from it, perhaps, to make sure that, well, we don't get tips. And subscriber, follower. Yep, yep, yep. Save. Grab that link. Yep. Okay. So hopefully this fixes it. Still not fixed it. Bear with me a second, guys. I will be. Hold on. I'm still here. I'm getting text messages, which is probably one of the most annoying things. I was like, hey, I'd be streaming right now. Okay, let's get back to fixing this stream element. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I'll just go back to what I had before, because it's clear that I mean, where's the stock basic alert? Where's the... Is it here? Preview? Yep, okay. So, I don't know what's going on. New overlay, we're gonna say. We're gonna say 720p, start, add a widget, alerts. I think... Okay. Right. We have our basic alert right now that I'm dropping in. This is wild. Okay, that's fine. We can carry on. So you guys came here to see some Destiny and talk some lore. Okay, let's go back to Portal. No, first, gear. Okay. I spoke about how I wanted to make sure that I have a volatile build. So that's what I'm going to be trying to spec into. So, Echo of Remnants, Grenade Vortex, Grenades, increased duration. Not necessarily what I'm looking for. Defeating targets for shields will grant temporary void shield. Nope. Finishes void blast. Yeah, that's on the end, so that's fine. Cause targets to explode, which is already here. Okay. Melee damage. Not interested. We want to go full volatile. That is all we are interested in. And we're also trying to see if there's a way for me to get a hold of a fresh gnawing hunger. With a good stat roll. I've been Googling and I'm not sure, so we're gonna check that in a second. But I just want to make sure that I'm doing things right here with this build. Suppression. No. Nope. Yeah, we have that equipped already. Defeating different responsibility. Picking up orbs. Okay, yeah. So this is the optimal setup already. Volatile. Defeating targets with grenades grants volatile rounds to your void weapon. Okay. So we really need to make sure that we have a good, like a full void loadout. What does this do? Shield draws hostile fire. Blocks a portion of incoming damage. Yeah, not really. That's not really useful for what we're trying to do. Oh yeah, this is for the bubble. Not interested. Yeah, we've got everything we need. The grenade we're using potentially maybe we'll stick with vortex grenade for now because it will pull all our enemies into one place. And that is potentially great. So now we need to... Okay, yes, I've been meaning to test this out. So let's get this upgraded. This tripwire bow. What's the rolls on this? Hold on a second. Opening shot, sneaking bow. I mean, it's not that great, is it really? It's not really worth keeping. Not really sure why I... But it is what it is. We're getting rid of that. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Do we now no longer have... Yeah, we do. What's this? Gain aim bonus? No wonder I haven't been doing enough damage on that. Why on this weapon are we not getting access to... What's going on here? Grant slightly increased ammo generation? I mean, yeah, but where is the volatile? Is it because this is a rocket sidearm that it's not allowing me to have? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Increased ammo. Greatly increased, grants slightly increased ammo generation and magazine size. So this gives us 15. This gives us, what does that give us? Oh, ammo generation. Oh, but this does give us ammo generation as well. Okay, so fine, whatever. Final orbs. Okay. Extending a chocolate and partially refills weapon from reserves. Slightly increased zoom magnification. Zoom magnification. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, what's this? Solstice Memento, a rare curio obtained from Solstice. When inserted into a shaped or enhanced weapon, this memento will grant the weapon additional vanity options. Wow. Okay, we'll try it because I've never tried one of these before, so... Okay. What happened? Where's the vanity options? Level 1. Okay, the tracker's unlocked. Hey, Undef, how's it going? Good to see you here in chat. I'm just looking right now. Trying to spec into Void Volatile. As you can see here, right? I have Echoes of Instability, Echo of Expulsion, and Echo of Station. Good, good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. Yeah, I'm also doing well. It's been a good weekend. It has been a good Monday. Today is the first Monday ever that I didn't do any work. It's normally my day off. Normally I'm here like grinding, doing lore videos. But because I've already scripted videos ahead and all I'm doing is recording, I decided to relax and just let my brain not think about anything today, and even took a midday nap. Took a midday nap, had some dinner, and so yeah, it is. I'm excited to stream tonight. Gonna go for a lot longer than I normally do, so Yeah, looking forward to some fun time and some good conversation. I forgot I had this pulse rifle from uh what was it called now? I forget the name of the season that we had. I think it was in the Paul, wasn't it? Um, Onslaught, right? No, that's not the name of the activity. Activity wasn't called Onslaught, but yeah. Anyway, that weapon was from grinding Onslaught. What I'm Undef, you may know the answer to this question, or anybody in chat, right? Here is Gnawing Hunger. I have had this for years. It's a bad roll, okay, because it's demolitionist and it's auto loading holster. I want to know, where can I farm for this weapon currently in Destiny? Does it exist? We may need to jump onto Google, and I'm happy to do that just to find out like what the situation is, because I would love to know. Let's see, where to get Gnawing Hunger in Destiny 2 2025. Oh, maybe say Edge of Fate. We'll see if anybody's. Of course, we've got the AI schlop at the top, which is saying you can get Gnawing Hunger auto rifle by focusing Umbral engrams at the Drifter's lead focusing Umbral engram. Oh my goodness, this information is so out of date. Wow. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay, there's a video about how to farm Gnawing Hunger. I'm gonna mute it because I don't want the sound to repeat in chat. But where is this guy going? Okay. Oh, he's going. Oh, from the Drifter. Yeah, but they've retired. Hasn't Drifter been retired? Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna go check the Drifter, guys. That's what this video is saying. So we're gonna head to the tower, at the annex, and yeah, that's what I thought. Hey Dan, good to see you. Yeah, Umbrals don't exist anymore, so it's hilarious to me that that's the information that AI is pulling out, and it's probably because somebody wrote an article about it several years ago, and that's the information it's put in there because nobody's written anything about Gnawing Hunger and where to get it now. So, yep, that's the situ. Check the date. He doesn't have them. The date on that video was 1 month ago, and ironically, that was literally when Edge of Fate dropped. Oh, he does have, okay, focusing legacy. Yes, he does have it. Yes, success. I'm so glad we don't have to grind. Yeah, legendary grams. Yep. So we're here. He has a ton of legacy. Why did I keep saying legacy gear? Um, I'm glad that Bungie have done this, by the way. I know that we're getting that update next week. I feel like they changed this. This wasn't originally focusing decoding. I'm pretty sure. I'd have to check patch notes and go back. But yeah, it's great to see this. It's great that we have an option to like grab. Like, I don't have any of this armor right here. I've never even picked it up, and that's because I feel like a lot of Gambit gear is really ugly, if I'm honest. What are those? Those shoulders are huge. Titan mark. Okay. Is basic. Okay. So, randomized perk. Okay. All right, guys. We're gonna roll. We'll do 2 rolls just to see what we get. So welcome to. Ooh, trust hand cannon. Isn't this? Isn't this the hand cannon that the Drifter uses? It's because all the vendor reputations are gone. Yeah. Although, I'm pretty sure. Doesn't Banshee still have reputations? Reputation. I'm pretty sure. Gun and run rapidly defeat types with this weapon grants bonus sprint speed, guided power. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, interesting. What's this glaive? Back fang. Okay, this is a gambit. Ironically, and I'm gonna assume that like half of the loot that's here is what is dropping in Gambit right now as well. Right? Breakneck. They don't make Dark Age tech. No, sorry. I was gonna do the full impression, but I hard pivoted right at the end of the statement. Anyway, guys, we came here for Gnawing Hunger, so we're gonna do 2 rolls.
That was made for you.
And we'll see what we got. Why are they all... Okay, hold on. Let's see. Multi-clip. Reloading grants increased damage based on number of rapid... No. 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 This is a terrible roll. Let's have a look at the second one. Kill clip. Reloading after a kill grants increased damage. It's not really the prime roll. Everyone else is portal based? Okay, that's good to know. Oh, Banshee, Hawthorne, Zer, and Rahul are the only vendors with rep. Okay, makes sense. Disappointed by those rolls. Let's go back. Come on, Drifter, give me a good one. What is the currency, by the way, for acquiring these? Glimmer and Ascend and enhancement cores? Good grief, Bungie.
Don't break that, alright?
Alright, let's see. See what we got. Okay, this kill clip should not, I know this is bad, but let's just have a look at it. Yes. No. That is not what we're interested in. Swashbuckler. These rolls are horrendous. It's literally a slot machine. That's what we've turned the Drifter into. Kills with this weapon temporarily grant increased damage, stacks 3 times. It's not the optimal roll. I don't know. Okay, we'll hold on to that for a second. Let's see if we get anything better. Welcome in if you just tuned in. We are trying to get better rolls of Gnawing Hunger, and that is because I'm speccing into a Void build. Thanks for that link, Dan. I will have a look at that on the side just now as well, whilst we do this. So we're going to grab a couple of these. Pretty expensive transaction that's happening right here. You can see how much my enhancement cores are ticking down, but I have backup reserves for that, for such a situation. Okay, we locked that, so we'll see. Did that just send a whole bunch of stuff to... Okay, let's... Don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. Don't need that because it's actually the bad roll. Okay. Now I have space for... And then let me go grab the ones that it just sent to freaking storage. So that's a pain in the... talkers. Did it not send them to storage? How many did I grab? Let me bring chat back up because I'm missing out. Sustenance Rampage is kind of the best. But even then, Ross Aggro is better. Same element, same rate of fire. Still an auto. Yeah, but it's not Void. Is it Void? and has access to similar things. Uh, and where does one acquire sustenance rampage? I've never even heard of that weapon, or maybe I have and I just don't remember it. Um, this is terrible. I can tell already. Terrible. Tell already. That's the original I held on to, which is still not great. It is void. Subsistence. Okay. Let's see if it's in. Yep, here it is. Sublimination. Okay, it's not. I'm not. It's not coming up in like GG. So let's see. Uh, Give me a second here, guys, while I reply to text message. Um. All right. Okay, subsistence. There we go. Found it on like GG. Move chat to my left. Hey, welcome in. I'm Cuban. I'm Cuban B. Banshee sells weapons on Daily Rotator. Ross Agro is, and the weapons of its class are sold by him. Just go see what he has for sale. Okay, I'll go check him out in a second. Oh, subsistence is a perk on gnawing hunger. Okay, Dan, thanks for clarifying. I just realized that after I opened it up in Google. I was like, this is a perk. What are you talking about? But okay, thank you, Ross. Thank you, Dan. I'm gonna go check that out in a second. Let me grab a few more rolls of this and see what we have. Let's see, what did we get? Ooh, partially reloads the magazine from reserves. Yeah, but that's you're basically wasting materials to get gnawing hunger. I mean, it is a auto rifle that I really liked. It's an OG auto rifle that did good stuff. It's also really weird that this came preloaded with freehand grip. Since when did we get? Isn't that? Aren't these slots supposed to be empty? Is it the same for the rest of them? Yeah, that's weird. I've never seen that before. Demolitionist. Generate energy. Pen and mag. This is not that. This is this is everything's great but the perks. So that's sad. Ooh, I got the subsistence rampage combo. You, my friend, are truly blessed. Rampage. Field prep. Give me a break, man. Bungie. Dan, so I know you said I'm wasting resources, but how would you recommend how else would I go about this? There's literally no other way to get gnawing hunger. Um, and the idea of grinding, what's that activity called? Um, what's it called? I need to literally open the director just to remind myself. Eternity. The idea of running Dares of Eternity for gnawing hunger feels like uh because gnawing is outdated. Yes, yes, it is it is outdated. I will admit that. It is not a current, but I've never been into meta and I love this weapon. and I really want to fold it into the damage that I want to be able to do with volatile. Now, if you're telling me there is a better auto rifle that will do what I'm trying to come up with here, then I'm all ears. I'm willing. I'm open. I'm not closed-minded to finding something else. I have this weapon right now, Lotus Eater, which doesn't have any of the rolls I want. It has Adrenaline Junkie and Beacon rounds, which neither do like none of what I want to do is in this. So this is purely for test, for science. Ross will do what Gnawing Hunger does. Okay, where do we acquire Ross from? Didn't Bad Omens used to be a really good rocket launcher that everybody used to like rave about back in the day? And Night Watch. This scout rifle I remember as well. This is it's in the same series with Gnawing Hunger because you get it from Eris. Gunsmith. Okay, we're heading there next. But yeah, it's good to see them have legacy weapons here. It would be good if they would apply current perk rolls to old weapons so that we're not getting outdated perks. But yeah, anyway. I do feel like the perk system needs an overhaul. With like some or not an overhaul, but just like a refreshment. Check the links I sent because it has all the available perks. Okay, thank you. I will open that to my my right, sorry. Copy link. Just lets me see what's going on. Oh, Ross. Arago. Yeah, I have this weapon. I have this weapon already with not great rolls. In fact, where is it? I think I have it somewhere. Or I used to have it. Hades Vanguard, thank you so much for raiding. I really appreciate you being here. I don't know if that alert came up. I didn't see a single thing. But yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. What were you streaming? It's crazy. I can't believe I'm getting like you guys are so nice. I'm sat here like I didn't really think anybody would tune in. And I'm getting raided, which is pretty crazy. I'm also getting distracted by Discord. Anyone else gets distracted by Discord and like mute the sound, but then when you need to stay up to date with people, you don't know what's happening and people are tagging you and stuff. Oh, this was the other role I had of Gnawing Hunger. Demolitionist. Oh yeah, this is the old one. Okay, never mind. Anyway, we've moved on from Gnawing Hunger. This was also a great shotgun from back in the day. Mindbender's Ambition. This was from Forsaken. Really good weapon. Or it used to be a good weapon. And then, of course, last but not least, Fell Winter's Lie. Who remembers this? Who remembers this? Sorry about that. I see you got silenced for spamming emotes. I don't know why Nightbot did that. Message was deleted by the moderator. Thanks for taking care of that, Dan. Appreciate you whilst I'm here. Token crazy. Okay, here they are. Here it is. Ross Argo. I have two roles. This one has wildcard. Okay, so for those who just joined, I am in the midst of attempting to put together a volatile build for my Titan. I have all the right fragments in place, but I need the right loadout to go with it. So I'm currently raiding my own vault to see if I have a weapon that several people in chat suggested, which is the Ross Arago. 9? Is that 9 or 10? I'm terrible with Roman numerals. Okay, so on this one we have attrition orbs, meh. Slick draw, meh. Yeah, this is a bad roll. This is experimental submutations at the target's location. Okay. I think this is why I kept this, and I've seen this thing work in that like it creates almost like it sparks, like little void crystal things fly out of it. Yeah, like free Telesto, essentially. So we'll take that out of storage, and then we'll check this one. The ultimate combo. Let me just have a look at this link that Shutterfinch sent me. Optimal combo is, ooh, wow, okay. Deconstruction? Hell yeah, dude. Deconstruction with wildcard? I want to see that. I want to see that. Okay, so we are trotting over to Banshee 44, who for those of you who don't know, Banshee 44 is actually Clovis Bray, the first. He was one of the very first exos that Clovis Bray transferred his mind into, but he's lost all his memory.
Sure.
But if you play, I don't know why this is. I've completed all these, so why? Okay, let me just grab that. Oh, no, I still need to. Okay, no, not interested. At some point, I need to finish those, and I haven't. Okay, 1 second. I need to. I keep getting. I need to mark all these Discord conversations as read because it's driving me up the wall hearing the do 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 do. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so we're gonna grab several of these and let's see what roles we've received. So, ooh, we might just have got it. Wild card, deconstruction. Using your class ability changes this weapon's damage type to match your equipped super. Okay, this is okay, chat. How do we feel? How do we feel about this role? Try subsistence plus onslaught. Oh, is that a better role? You're probably looking for repulsor brace or subsistence with onslaught or golden tryon. Nope, this is bad. Okay. Okay, we'll get rid of this. Um golden golden tricorn, okay. Repulsor brace. Is this good? Well, how do we feel? I'm pretty sure somebody else is gonna say no. This is it? This is the best role? This is the best role for this weapon. For the build you're going for? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, I'll keep this. No, this is terrible. Can tell just by looking at it straight away. This has surrounded. Meh. Meh. Yep, so it's a bad roll. Okay, so I think we have so I'm gonna put this back in storage. It's a terrible roll. We have this. Should we roll again? Or are we happy with this? Before I start upgrading it. I know it's good for the build I'm going for, but is it the optimal weapon perk for the build I'm going for? Or do we still need to like travel through the looking glass? Nah, Rampage Masterwork is good. What's the barrel mags? What do you mean? Oh, uh, arrowhead break and extended barrel. Which extended barrel significantly reduces handling. But we could always throw in, what do you call it for that? Where is it? Counterbalance stock to fix that. Optimal general use is subsistence plus onslaught for your build. This is the roll. Right, but this isn't, there's no subsistence on this. Tactical? Cuban, what do you mean? Gives 6 plus reloading, 6 plus handling. Right, okay. So I could technically, so I could get a better roll than this, is that what we're saying here? Ultimately? What I'm gonna do is, we're gonna get some more rolls, just to see, for science. So we'll roll 3 of those, okay, and we'll see, where's the one I had before? Okay, it's over there, fine. So we can tell already that this is not, yeah, this is not good. This is basically what I had before. So we know that's not it. That's not it either. Wow. This is really... Welcome to Destiny Gambling.
Good eye.
Come on, Banshee, give me the roll. Okay, subsistence here. Surrounded, nope, okay. Trust me, I made builds all the time. Dan, so you're saying the one I got that you said that's it is still the best one? Is that what, can you confirm or deny? Okay, we have subsistence onslaught. But no, yeah, because I guess, oh, I see, okay, I see what you're getting at. Because this weapon already by design does free Telesto, then the best thing is to have these. So is this what we wanted? Subsistence onslaught? Pretty sure I remember you saying something like that. Volatile. One second, guys. Let me get the doorbell. Sorry, guys. Apologies. I'm back. I had to get the door because my sometimes neighbors that come into the building always ring my bell. Yeah. Thanks, Dan. I saw that I was muted. I've just unmuted. It happens. Usually I remember. This time I did not remember. So, right. So, okay. So I'm gonna stick with the one that I had already. Is that what we're saying? Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the one I had already. I'm being told to tier 1 enhance it, so let's do that. Let's see what mod we can use. Stone travel, power, slight increased zoom. Onslaught and Subsistence is generally useful. Keep that. But for this build, equip the repulsor. Well, okay. Chat is definitely slow because I already deleted that. Why? Is there a delay? There shouldn't be a delay, but there is one. Let me see if I can check that a second. Yeah, I know, Dan. Let, let's see if we can get that roll again.
Here you go.
No. I don't know why there's such a delay with chat, by the way. There normally isn't. What do we have here? Under over damage over shields, la 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 la. No. That's irrelevant. Irrelevant. Oh, that's a shame. We need Onslaught Subsistence is what we're looking for. Explanation. Repulsor gives you Overshield of Volatile. Golden Tricorn boosts damage from ability kills. You should be able to see my build from the extension. Is it not working? Extension can only be expanded at larger sizes. Video must be at least 800 pixels wide. I don't really know. Oh, okay, I see what's happening here. Yep, there we go. Yeah, you should be able to use oh, you can't see fragments. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay. No problemo. No problemo. Let's put this back to being small. Oh, if I've run out of glimmer? Really? Is that where we're at? Destiny? Give me a break. So we need to, okay, we need to delete some things. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. We have plenty of stuff that we can delete. Have a whole bunch of ghosts that are already in collections. I'm looking forward to the day that we are able to tick multiple things we want to delete and just hit delete button and see them disappear. Like this whole holding down F for each thing. And I think they decreased the speed. As I saw that in the TWAB the other day, and I was like, really, Bungie? You want us to take longer to get rid of things we're not interested in? Okay, that makes no sense, but sure. Can also just buy Glimmer. This is a waste of time. From Rahul, free Glimmer.
Well, Titan, let's see what we have here.
I saw 5 Sunshots and 2 Divin. You probably did, my friend. You probably did. Because I have not done anything with that vault in years. That's how bad it is. Okay, rule. I just need... Yeah, I'll take that. Materials exchange. Are dark fragments still a thing that we use? No, they're not, right? We no longer use those things. Oh, anyway. I just need enough to be fully maxed out. That will do. It's funny because at one point, you will be the Datto of the UK Destiny people. I mean, look, if you started doing weapons build videos or like build stat videos, those always do really well. So it's definitely something worth looking into. Probably a whole lot simpler to edit too. Especially, like, you don't even necessarily have to talk in those videos, you're just showing the build. So it's literally like, what? A 30-second video? 40-second video? Just showing the build, and then that's it. End of video. And then in the description, link to the dim Destiny Item Manager build link, and boom. There you have it. You can have the build with minimal effort. Nope. Nope. This is ridiculous. I can't believe this is what we've spent most of the stream doing, but hey, this is all important stuff, right? What is everybody's favorite build currently? Is there one that you're enjoying? What class are you playing? Have you been switching classes? I've just switched to my Titan because I finally got my Warlock to 300 Sunday night. Which I think is like mid cap, right? Or I don't know. You're gonna put recommendations in Discord? Okay. Recommendations to me? Is that what you're saying? Rewind rounds and golden tricorn. That doesn't sound fun. It's really interesting the way that Bungie views item economy, because for a game that's all about loot, you would think that there would be low threshold to accessing stuff. And don't get me wrong, like, I think for legacy weapons, it should only cost Glimmer. Why bother use enhancement cores when enhancement cores are still important to the current build meta? Like, should there ever be a situation where we feel penalized to what's the word, like spec into gear? That just doesn't make sense to me. We also need higher stuff, so I'm going to grab some things from my Warlock to boost some levels very quickly. Because I'm not really sure what's going on here. Let's see, because I had a 8299. I can grab a 300 from there and a 300 here. So that'll at least punch my gear score up. I also want a... What do we want here? We don't want 2 rifles. I guess we could keep this sidearm. It's a tier 2, not really what I want, but for the sake of this, it's actually not a bad roll. What's this? Sword logic and Hip fire? Oh no, it's a terrible roll. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna masterwork that. That's a waste of resources till we get something better. Let's get this up to 300. It's only a tier 1 I'm exchanging, so that's fine. I would like some more ammo, please. Yep, okay. Let's get this up to 300 as well. Cool, so we're at 299, 291 already. This is gonna go real quick. Especially on my Titan. Okay. Let's load into some activities. We want Onslaught, sadly, because that's going to give us the most amount of loot right now. It's just the way that things are. Thanks Restream for telling me we've got 100 messages. We've reached 100. That's awesome. So much hassle to give us vault space. Yes. I feel like I think vault space is the fringe of like current Destiny tech with the engine, and I think that the vault is one of those things that has a problem when they make changes, which is why it's still the way that it is. I'm speculating here, but those are my thoughts, generally speaking. I'm Cuban. Could you make a suggestion? Yes, absolutely. You're always welcome to make a suggestion. Would you mind placing your face cam down the bottom right? Yeah, be happy to do that. I put it up here because I thought maybe it would be... I can also reduce the size of it just by a little bit, because I don't know how big it shows up on stream for some people, but... Oh, I've also got to move my face. Okay, 1 second, guys. Let me move everything together. Like so. Okay, that should hopefully be a little better. Since D2 is about perks and loot, you know? Yeah, 100%. Oh, come on, bro. Really? I feel like... I'm not... Okay. That was a quick moment, so I didn't really get to see... I couldn't see the damage I was doing effectively. I may need to change my... Oh, it's locked loadout. Of course it is! Because Bungie loves that thing. As stated, since this game is about loot, weapons, and their perk is your audience can see your loot, they can help. Yes, absolutely. So Onslaught ramps up the speed of your weapon to 3x once per kill, and it goes insane. Okay, good to know. What the heck did I just get hit by? Oh, danger, keep moving? Oh, snap. Wow, they added challenging modifiers to this? Okay, this is about to get real crazy. So we can't stay still, or we get zapped. Apparently. Alright, here we go. Sorry guys, it's going to take a minute here for me to adjust. I haven't played on Titan in a hot minute. Oh, good grief. pretty sure I just fired a bolt off into the... Oh, wow, it hit the tree? That's pretty sick.
Remind me to bring you along the next time I feel like brawling.
There we go. Nice. You guys are going to see my terrible gameplay. I'm playing Destiny like I haven't played it in just a few days. But it does feel that way. I don't know why. It doesn't normally feel like that on my Titan. Wow, we are getting slapped about.
You lost today, but there's no stopping you. I know you'll be back.
Okay, well, that was eventful. Note sent. Thank you, Dan. What's the point of the build? So, okay. Give me a sec, guys. Just reading over these notes. Advanced breath is exotic. Heavy bow. Is it volatile on hit? It is. Let me just check a second. Yeah, elemental damage explosion, yeah, which is exactly what I want for this. So this is fine. I do need to precision hits. Yeah, that's right. I set this to have rockets. Warning: sudden explosion may occur. That's hilarious. Right, it's my. Needs to change this. Need to change. Actually gonna. What do I have on my? Okay, that's not helpful. Actually, that's supposed to be that, and then. Okay. This weapon's actually, this hand cannon is actually terrible. And it didn't do anything to help. So, let's go back in. But let me check my loadout one more time. That bow, if you can get a kinetic tremors plus attrition orbs, it's an orb printing machine. Yeah, if being the operative word, Cuba, but absolutely. It's hard to get. What noise? Was there a noise? I didn't hear any noise, guys. What did the noise sound like? Shadowfinch? Did the noise come through stream or did it come through from somewhere else? Just game audio spiked and distorted? Oh, that's weird. Even though game volume is like, I don't even think there's sound coming through from the game right now. Hold on a second. That could be a I'm gonna lower the sound for the game to about 40 dBs. You think it was streamed, but not sure. Okay, well, if it happens again, let me know. I don't know why. I don't really know why that would happen. It's a peculiar phenomenon. Oh, that's cool. Did the color just change for the lights? It did. Okay, what happens if we put the photo finish shader on it? Yep, it changes colors. It's pretty nice. I don't know which I like better. This looks better because it's gold and it has a little blue, so it matches everything else. I like it. Just re-plugged your earphones. Okay, it might be you. Okay, for anybody else in chat, did you hear any like strange, like really crazy sound? Or was everything okay? Oh, match made is set to hard. No wonder. I suppose. Okay, let's see. What's this? Finisher blows, free strand grenade. Okay. I'm actually gonna use the strand pulse rifle for this. Get rid of that. We're gonna throw this on it. See what damage this does. Let's load up for that activity again. Also, okay, so I did say this was Ash and Iron prep, and it is, but I'm curious, who is looking forward to Ash and Iron? Is there anything in particular you were specifically looking forward to? I know that everybody is talking about the plague lands, and truthfully, there is the possibility that SIVA may return, which is all speculation because Bungie have confirmed or denied nothing. But I'm curious if they did bring SIVA back, that my biggest worry would it being underplayed. The solar shotgun tomorrow. What's that? Is there? Yep. Okay. I think Ash and Iron will be a Cabal twist on the SIVA Plaguelands. So the Cabal getting access to SIVA. Which sect of Cabal though would you assume that would be? Because obviously it would need to tie into Renegades. Otherwise there'd be no reason for them for SIVA to be a threat. Well, that guy got too close. Oh, that exotic is just insane. Okay, the build seems to be doing some justice. It doesn't really punch through as a like precision damage per se, but it's doing something. I hate how long it takes for the bow to reload. That is quite annoying. Well, let's get this guy. Okay, he disappeared. Never mind. Did I just... Yeah, I spent my points. Great. Spent my points accidentally when that's not really what I wanted to do, but it's, yeah. It do what it be what it do. Hello, Ashland Dreams. Welcome back to the stream. I specifically remember you tuning in. Ashlyn, I'm pretty sure you were an emblem winner. Did you receive your emblem? If not, I have your emblem because I have your name on my list. I'm going to check it real quickly just now as well so that I am 100% right and I'm not just talking off the top of my head. I think I just accidentally... Okay. Never do two things at once, people. I think I have to open it, the document. Give me a second. Okay, we safe? We safe? Oh, nope, hello. Did I just... What the... He just... Okay. He just teleported away from me. Also... Okay. I'm gonna be chill. I'm gonna be chill. These guys keep running in my face. And it is irritating to say the least. Because I feel like I'm not getting anything done because they keep getting in the way. Get off my land. I don't know what happened there, but these guys, I feel like Okay, it's great. We're dead. Fantastic. So I'm gonna. I just want to open my faction emblem document. Yes, Ashland Dreams, you did win an emblem. You were drawn as one of the winners, and you said yes, you wanted it. So I will whisper that to you right this second. So if you give me a hot minute, I will grab that for you just now. Whilst we also get queued up for that activity again because everything went wrong. And I believe, I think it's this one. Here. Alright, so I've just whispered you, Ashlyn, your emblem code. Congrats again for winning. Hope you're happy with that. But yeah, thank you so much for coming back. Appreciate you being here. Speaking of emblems, we will, excuse me, at some point get a fresh barrel loaded of emblems. I'm working again with Bungie on something that will potentially be fun. I don't know who this is. That somebody sent me an invite. I don't recognize the name. So if you're in chat, do let me know. Otherwise, it's probably either going to sit there for a while or I'm just not going to accept it. So yeah, back to chat. You're welcome, Ashlyn. You are welcome. Dan, I'm just trying to catch up what you're saying. Also, Iron obviously refers to the Iron Banner or Iron Lords. Yeah, absolutely. But the Ash part being the Plaguelands fits better. Yeah, Ash, I would assume, is specifically referring to the fact that in the ashes of what happened during the disaster, and the fact that the SIVA chamber was sealed and all the Iron Lords in there were potentially dead or not. Who knows what happened. Yeah, no worries about the emblems. Dan, we'll get that figured out. Just redeemed, yes. Great. I'm glad that it redeemed. I was worried that some of the codes would be not working, but they're working. But yeah, but as I said, for those who are super passionate about emblems, yes, we're getting more emblems soon. TM, don't know when exactly, but soon. But if I had to give a guesstimation, I would say that we're probably likely to get emblems. Sorry, I'm looking for my dust cloth. I would assume we'll get emblems closer to Ash and Iron, because I'm sure Bungie will have some kind of event attached to that, and that'll be good fun to run through and experience. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to finding out more about what we can expect from Ash and Iron. But yeah, story-wise, yeah, like you were saying, Dan, I think Saladin is now Ash, Cabal, and Iron Lord. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. That in the wake of the Cabal ashes, it could also mean Siva Wrath, God of War and Fire, and you know, when things get burned or singed, Ash is left behind, right? So who knows? Maybe we're going to the Cabal homeworld. That would be wild if that was what it if it ended up being that. Yeah, I think yes, it's possible that Kaitol would help with that. The Cabal don't really have a reason to benefit from the plague lands, other than the fact that to stop the Cabal that keep going to, because I think isn't it the terrestrial array is one of the places that they kept trying to take, them and the Hive. Yeah, kept trying to take that place. Or the, well, no, that's not right. It was that Kayatol and her legion were trying to destroy the Hive, is why they were close to the terrestrial way. What's going on here? Okay. Remember, this is the size of Into the Light. Yeah, so, and this onslaught was an activity in Into the Mind, which is what we're running right now. So it could literally just be this again, waves of enemies with loot attached to it. And I really hope that that's not the case, but it could very well end up being that that is the case. And if it is, well, it is what it is. Get up. Am I taking... Okay, taking damage from behind as well. Okay. Free loot. What am I missing? Saladin has been teaching the Cabal the Iron Lord's history. They're even Cabal called Iron War Beasts. Do you... Yeah, I guess so. I just wonder if that, like... If that's gonna... I guess it has stuck, because if it's written into law that they're teaching, then... That he's teaching them, then... It makes sense. Thank you so much for the follow. I think that was a follow. I have no idea of knowing because it doesn't show me the notification. What is this? Okay, I'll have to fix that in a second. I'm not really sure what happened, but thank you for whatever it was. Give me a second to not be dying, and we will get this sorted. We have so many enemies doing crazy stuff at the moment.
You fought well, but I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not this time.
I keep... okay. We failed. Taxis Kell of the IRS. Great name. Thanks. Welcome in. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, guys, let me fix this this alert. It's not even previewing. It's not even previewing. This is really frustrating. I may just use the built-in Twitch alert system. We're gonna need to requeue for that because we're not getting loot. We keep dying to everything. So what I might do is change to go to dim. I'm gonna pull my strand. Here we go. we're gonna use this because I'm really tired of getting completely annihilated by enemies. We're also gonna up this gear here. No, we don't need to upgrade that. Looking at chat, hold on a second. Was it follow? Yep. Yeah. Taxes, how are you doing? How are you doing today? What are you looking forward to in Destiny? Or have there been other games that you've been playing? I know that generally Destiny's in a very interesting place right now where it is interesting to say the least. But yeah, things are in an interesting place. Okay. Alerts. Oh, create alert. Yep. Okay, here we go. This is exactly what I needed. I now need to copy browser source. I need to skip all that. How do I save this? Okay, I'm gonna drop that in there. Hit OK. And okay, that's also... That was extremely loud for me. Was that loud for you guys? I don't know how loud that came in, or if the sound from that came in at all, but I definitely... My ears nearly... Jumping in with one thumb down. See if I can help with team reliability. Thanks. I appreciate that. That's going to be a whole lot of help. So let's see if we can do this. The weird thing is that new follower. Okay, subscriptions, la 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 la. Okay, I've made this. Now, how do I save this? Well, okay. Oh, it's already... Okay, it's made. It's saved. Cool. Alright, that's it. Simple. Yep. The Twitch system is definitely better. At least, so, Miss Dane, thank you for following. I appreciate you being here. And Taxis, thank you for the follow. Thank you both for tuning in. Yeah, I appreciate you both being here. It has been a good day. We are playing Destiny right now. Trying to perfect my volatile Titan build. We're using Ross Arago with Wildcard, Golden Tricorn, and Repulsor Brace. And this weapon is essentially like an auto rifle version of Telesto. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to try and lock in a little bit here, but I will do my best to keep an eye on chat, because this is literal hard mode. Okay. Cool, cool. Alright. Yeah, I think one of the annoying things about this is like if you run into somebody by accident, you unintentionally end up the collision physics on another player affects you. Oh man, I love this exotic. The fact that like as soon as you throw the barricade down, it shoots the rockets. Such a great concept. Just go 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 go. Do the damage. Do the damage. Do the damage. So the way it works with this particular exotic is the more precision hits you do, the more it will. Oh, good lord. Yeah, well, we're all gonna die for sure. Perhaps not. Just give me barricade, please. We survived. Did he just... Excellent. Great teamwork all around. I'm not the most apt Destiny player, but you guys saw how low my health got just then. That was insane. Yeah, this is pure hard mode for sure. This feels more like a 330 or 350 light level kind of mission. Okay, let's go. Nice. Oh, I missed it.
Put your enemies down before they do the same to you.
Oh, okay. Portal time. Let's go. Can you guys hear the in-game sound okay? Is it good enough level, or does it need to go up a little bit? Because I know that get out of here. Well, that was a really badly placed shield. Oh, you kidding me? Wow. Okay.
Triumphant tactics.
Okay, let's absolutely purchase that. Because we are getting... Or I'm getting slapped about. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. You got to keep moving. Bungie. You really love to do this to Guardians. So yeah, you've got to keep moving around in this mode. If you don't, you get struck by lightning. And it's a one-shot kill. More or less. Okay. Oh, great. My days. This is a... Yeah. Yeah, so I probably should have not ran into enemies to collect those relics.
Good work, Guardian. Your light is strong.
Okay, let's get some loot. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know why I thought I could jump over them and succeed in getting that back, but clearly that was a bad plan.
That can't be right.
Oh, come on. We didn't put any ADUs in? Oh, jeez. There's too much damage. It's literally... I feel like that corner isn't the best corner um for this particular mode. We weren't killing sky bombers fast enough. Yeah, we weren't. I could tell we weren't because they were still up. Um, who was doing the least damage? Was it me? Was I really doing the least damage? I find that extremely... Hard to believe. 103. Okay. The king guy was actually doing. Okay, yeah, he did more than me. Fine, so I was the weak link. Okay, let's check our loadout. And potentially go again. I don't really want to change what I'm using. Actually, I also need to. We need to make a void build to save this so that we don't lose it potentially. Right, cool. We can up our gear score a bit. Potentially. Yeah, okay. Banking batteries, yeah. The problem is if everybody is killing stuff, nobody's banking batteries. It's one of those like it's easy to get locked into tunnel vision wise. And then you end up missing on the things that you should not be missing on. So yeah. It's frustrating. Let's see. Checking Twitter to see if there's been any like any tweets from Destiny. No, no tweets from Destiny. I was gonna say something, but I'm not, I was gonna be like, well, you know, it is what it is. Oh, and whatever I say, somebody else could probably say that that's not true because you get similar whatever. Oh, okay. Okay. Too busy focusing on this one annoying sniper. Whoa. Yep, of course. There was just way too many of those things.
Hard-fought victory, Guardian.
Yep, here we go. Oh, wonderful. The fact that I just don't understand that, like, if I pop a super, all my stats should be buffed. There should never be a time where I pop a super as a guardian and immediately die after it. We're supposed to be, like, god tier level, or we're actually gods at this point in Destiny's lore. So, but I guess it's, you know, it's gameplay mechanics. It is what it is. Yeah, we really need to kill that thing because it is. Excellent. Oh, didn't get a chance to activate that. Oh, here they come. Nearly went off the edge there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Execute all targets, then make sure you're still standing when the dust settles.
Ooh, okay. Definitely overestimated that.
This is what they call a righteous infliction of retribution.
One of the things that's interesting about this particular Into the Light, I feel like it had more hype than it was actually like. I mean, it like I thought so much more was gonna happen than just the pyramids looking like they're attacking the city, you know, but maybe my expectations were too high. But yeah, it'd be interesting to know what like everybody else's thoughts were in terms of like how they thought Into the Light did. What were you expecting? Did you feel like expectations were met, or did it just feel like, oh no, um, this is just another, free to play nonsense? Because I think that's the part about Destiny that's like, I think the live service stuff we've had in the past was so good, like, respectively speaking, even though it's not the same, it was still in a place where it needed improvement. It still felt like Destiny was alive, but I just wonder with the way that Destiny has been is kind of being like portrayed or advertised, or how did that still happen even though we're banking stuff? Yeah, this may not be the way for us to get the to up our light level. We may need a different activity. So I'll take us to orbit and we'll queue for something else. Because I don't really understand what more we could have done in that situation where there's like literally a swarm of captains, big ones too, and then promoted captains. We'll run proving grounds. It's gonna at least give us a 302. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see like how can we go to the tower? Yes, absolutely we can go to the tower. I feel like every time you and I game, you need the tower. Or I ask you, do you need the tower? One of the two. Um, yeah, I feel like Ash and Iron should bring more, but I guess because we've just had one big update, it's very unlikely that we're gonna get, you know, um, something else. But yeah, whilst we are queuing into the tower, I will BRB gonna refill my water and grab a snack. So I will BRB. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Thanks for hanging out with me here for a second. I just went and made some. I was gonna get a cold drink, but it's evening, and I felt like I wanted a hot drink, so I made myself a delicious green tea. Um, Dan, let me know when you're ready, and I will queue us up for whatever's next. All done? Cool. All right. What's this? Shogun Overshield. What was this for? While you avoid super crit, rapid shotgun, final blows. Uh, I don't know why this no backup plans was such a shotgun heavy thing. But I'm thinking an exotic that like buffs point contact cannon brace. I didn't even know we had such a. We have a lightning gauntlets for Titan. When did that get added? There's a lot of Titan exotics I do not have. Unlock this item in collections to purchase. How do I not have this? Um, yeah, I own the Forge Masters because I have that already. Oh, okay, I see it literally has like shields on the arms. That's such a um, strange exotic look. Stronghold. Yes, I remember this. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's, because in D1 it was supposed to pair with the legendary Titan only shotgun. Oh, okay, I see. Makes all the sense. Oh, this is where all my other Gnawing Hunger rolls went. They're all getting deleted because none of them are relevant. I see. Have Bungie disabled deleting engrams now? Because literally I couldn't delete any of those. I had to um Destiny fandom wiki. Okay, thanks for that. I will check that out in a hot second. I'm pretty sure I remember getting a message from no, I didn't. I just imagined it. Getting a interested in getting a progress update on Oshishi, old Chicago. Okay, activity. Let's see here. What do we want to do? Oh, we could do. What's this giving us? Nope, that's a bust. What's the point of what like? Okay, Bungie, I love you, but 200, 200. Where is the... What do we get if we get an... Is there an A quality for this? Oh, so if we do C plus... Oh, this is the expected reward. What is this, the bonus? It's still 200 power, though. Oh, right. 200 power. Okay, fine. So that's useless to us. No problem, no problem. We'll go for this then. Yeah, we're doing proving. Oh, player left. Did you leave or got kicked? You got kicked. There we go. Yeah, typical strangeness from good old Banjo. Okay, don't know what that was, but hopefully it didn't go through. No, it didn't. Fantastic. Okay, that's good. Just checking, just checking. Empress Keitel. Oh, okay. Whoa. Isn't it crazy now how, like, we have Vex units using stasis against us? Like, what is the world coming to in Destiny? Too much damage. That was my own fault for running in guns blazing, but I am a Titan. That's what we do. Oh, come on, bro. Oh, it's two of them? Okay. One of you has got to die. The great thing about the bolt caster is that it it stuns, especially when they're about to do like pop an ult or something. It'll disable it completely. Just gonna cast this big bubble. Yep. Oh, okay.
You willingly enter my imperial land tank, the Halphus Elliptis. You honor me. May you meet a glorious death. My war machine purrs. She hungers for battle. Have you the same appetite? You crawl through an imperial tank, fighting against an army. For what? All feel fear, Commander. Some learn from it, while others are ruled by it. Which are you? I refused to bend the knee. What does that tell you? How many more Cabal stand?
I miss Lance Riddick. Such a good actor and voice actor. I'm going to be doing a video on Zavala at some point. It's very interesting what they've done with him in the lore, and it actually suggests something that I thought would never happen, but I guess makes some modicum of sense. And I'm pretty sure everybody can take a wild guess as to what that is, but yeah. I guess the minute a Guardian loses their ghost, canonically in Destiny, they just become useless or irrelevant, and somehow they end up not being very much a focal point of Destiny. Although the lore entry that I want to write about doesn't necessarily mean what I think it means, but for the most part, I feel like it's a read between the lines, and it pretty much is what I'm thinking it is. Ooh. Get out of here. Oh, we're out of ammo. Let's res. Okay. I'm not really sure what I got hit by there. Oh, slug rifle. That explains a lot. I feel like void damage is not really doing what I had hoped it was gonna do. In fact, it feels pretty lackluster. Doesn't feel like I'm contributing substantial amounts of and that could just be because solar is in a better solar and arc are generally in a better place right now. Uh build wise. I think void is struggling.
Like vermin. Is this how the Vanguard fights its wars?
Our fight is with your champion. We need not slaughter every cabal in your army.
Do not expect gratitude. Those you leave behind will grow. They will learn.
Good. If our foes are capable of growth, let us be the catalyst that forces them to change.
I know stories of fiends who cut at a
Did I read your notes? Honestly, I haven't had the chance to properly go through them. Um, but I think even with the notes, generally Void is not in the best place. Still. Does okay damage, but not like, not a huge amount. Nothing like, oh, there goes my bolt. Or is it going to come back up the conveyor belt? Oh, it did. Dude, what? That's insane. Can we... Okay, we can't get it. Yep, we got it, and then also died in the process. That's cool.
Guardian down.
Wow, not even time to pop my shield. Unbelievable. Okay, let me check. Let me check. Let me check the notes.
You would attack my tank directly? It is sacred to my men. They will fight as though its oil were blood.
Alright, let's try this again. Great. Okay, seriously? This guy has got to die. Wow. Okay, let's see here.
I see now how you fight, Guardians. Your potential is wasted running errands for your commander.
Enough. Title, prepare your champion.
So it feels like all like difficulty for all of these missions have been upped to like hard. Would I be right? Because it seems like they're extremely overpowered. Nobody's near you, dude. Why are you stomping the floor? Oh, I never realized this, but the tank's actually moving whilst we're in there. I never actually looked up. Wow, that all the way from down here? That's insane. Okay, we need to bolt you because you're... Okay. So many overpowered enemies. And I'm almost at 300, which I guess makes sense. I'm not really sure why this guy didn't res me, but okay. Even though he was near... Okay. Mhm, mhm, mhm. I am up in three, two, one. Wow. This warlock keeps backing into a wall. I don't know why he's doing that. He's gonna get himself killed. Okay, we're up, we're up. Let's revive this dude. Get out of here. Oh, he's firing his thingies. Shield up, come on. Did he just teleport? Yo, come on, bro. I'm surprised we did a C plus anything for that.
Your champion falls.
I did not imagine this outcome. Your guardians have powers told of in the old stories.
Our vaults are full of relics from those who underestimated us. If you ever cross the Vanguard again, bring a bigger tank.
That's like that line, Lance Riddick. Our vaults are full of enemies who try to stand against us. It's so funny because it's so true. Like every enemy they've come up against has been turned into loot. And the irony is too that like if you ever try to cross us again, bring a bigger tank doesn't exist because you know the Guardians will destroy that tank as well. Um, okay, that was kind of fun. I didn't enjoy getting slapped about. So we're definitely going back to solar build. I'm not about that. Or maybe even, yeah, absolutely. We're gonna do arc build. It's not worth suffering. Oh gosh. This we need to change to. Okay. I mean, Void was good while it lasted, but man, oh man, did that not feel great. Um, did I show chat your fashion build? Yeah, let's go ahead and give them a look. Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. I like it. I like that the legs are like. Is this like arc crystal? Yeah, this is pretty badass. I like it too because it has like kind of like a classic Titan feel to it. I'm sorry, Hunter feel to it, but it's, yeah, I like it a lot. What weapons are you using? Oh, you're using Icebreaker? Interesting. How is that, by the way, for a sniper rifle? It's so weird that a sniper rifle's called Icebreaker. But anyway. Yeah, cool outfit. I like the ghost as well. This is my Titan. Nothing exciting to. Let's change the color here because looks real ugly. It's kind of better. So chunky though. Oh, if I could afford that, that basically looks like the front of a car, right? The equivalent of a transformer. But yeah, when we have some credits, we will invest. But for now, we don't have any. So let's run that from the tap. Oh, it's changed. Great. We could do Master Ops. Dare we try? Let's try. How's everybody doing? We were talking earlier about where Ash and Iron might pick up from, and even though they've said Ash and Iron is a Into the Light size update, it would be weird. It would be really, really weird to me to A, not have a lot of lore drop with this update, B, there not be a story with such a big location returning. You cannot tell me that they're just going to drop an Into the Light and leave everything else for Renegades. That seems counterproductive to me. I feel like that would be feels like a somewhat of a betrayal if that's the case, right? This idea that oh yeah, we have to kill those enemies, don't we? I forgot to get the score. I think okay, they're all dead. Holy. Oh, okay. This is I don't remember this feeling this difficult, but I suppose it's on hard, so I should expect that I'm gonna need to punch it up a little bit. Yep, take that, you. Oh, jeez. Should have been able to just stun him twice. Alright, let's see how the rest of the team is faring. Yeah, we need to get rid of this dude. What a menace. Whoa, how many of these things are there? Where's my... Okay, never mind. Praxis. This man waited for me to run through and then shot the mines. Okay. Okay, bro. I'll remember that. When the next set of trip mines come through, I'll let you run through first. I will let you take the damage. Okay. Yep. Ah, gotta love it. Repentance is sweet. I mean, not repentance, justice. Justice is served. He was so confident. That was actually a misfire. Well, not a misfire. I just didn't hit the target I was going for. Oh, was that a data pad? No? Okay. Must be seeing things. I tell you what build I really enjoyed. Can't switch to it. It's actually the prismatic build. Ironically. Come on, Praxis. Of course I missed again. Nice. Um, I would like to see something with Marasov soon, or at least Osiris, and have like some kind of dialogue from them commenting on like the recent events with the Nine. Because generally we've never heard well, or at least I haven't. I've never heard Osiris reference the Nine really. Because he's usually involved with other things. Has Praxis's voice actor changed? Why does she sound different? Different voice lines also, by the way, that I've never heard before. Yeah, definitely different voice lines. Ones that I've never heard, like ever. Unless I just wasn't paying attention when I played Beyond Light, but I'm pretty sure these are different. Oh, I got you. Alright, I am rezzed. She should die in a second. Yep. No res when she dies? Interesting. Dan, how did you find that? I felt like that was like I found that really difficult, evidently, because I was dead for most of it, but I mean, difficulty is that was right up there for sure. Let's see, seasonal rewards. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I knew that was going to be difficult, but that was pretty insane. Oh, why do I feel like this is the glass way? Oh no, it's okay. It's oh boy. Yep. I'm currently 300 power, and it's making no difference. I'm still getting literally one tapped. Yeah. Vandal snipers are insane with Queensbreaker. And our other Guardian is AFK. Goodbye. JDM, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you being here. We're having a good old time running some activities here, and it's we we're getting served. That's for sure. Did we lose somebody? I thought there was three of us. Oh, the AFK guy left. Oh, good grief! It is. Let's get rid of these guys first. Alright. Alright. That about makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it's a waste, but that guy was going to be an issue for sure. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, I guess we're two-manning this. See how it goes. Oh, baby. Stun that guy. Thank you. Yeah, it's interesting how they handled the whole Aramis thing, actually, because I remember the community being feeling really like disappointed, which seems to be a common trend with Destiny. There's always a reason why the community is disappointed, and generally, I will say that like some of the reactions are just like over the top. If you're unable to maturely articulate your reasoning for being upset with something without like being childish and throwing like the massive biggest tantrums I've ever seen on social media because you just have to have other people agree with your opinion um, to bring some kind of weird destruction upon the game that is Destiny, I think then like you may need to reevaluate why you play video games. Um, and also the fact that like just because we pay to play Destiny does not entitle us to playing a game that has been driven by what we think it needs to have. That doesn't mean our playability isn't valuable, but the whole point of being a games developer is creating a game and bringing a story to life based on an idea that you have. And so being able to deliver that on that is important. But I will say that not being in touch with the general vibe of your community is also uh, not doesn't make for the best of what's the word I'm looking for, synergy within the community. Kind of just alienates people because they don't want to, they feel like they're not being listened to. Will do. Should have disabled. I think what's interesting about the idea of um the deep, right? Speaking to anybody in Destiny, and I might actually do a video on this for the sake of clarification. Anytime you hear a character mention the deep, they are specifically referring to usually the winnower. I think I did a video on I think I did a video on this, and I wrote an article about like who the winnower is and separating the winnower from uh what is the darkness, right? Because we recognize that darkness is more like a sentient tool in terms of like the light and the darkness, but the deep is almost like, I don't know, it's like a forever eternal darkness. It's the grander, the bigger force at play, and we know that the winnower is the one behind that. And so anytime like that, so anytime you hear the deep specifically talking to anybody, it's usually always the winnower, because the winnower is who speaks through the deep. Even though we had the witness, but the witness, there's a clear difference in like tone, I think, and language in the way that like the witness spoke versus the way the winnower spoke. Witness was just like a small boy trying to be the big guy, and basically it backfired. But the winnower, I mean the witness confirmed it's not the winnower, but just the first knife, which is a bold accusation. Bold accusations, bold statement to. It's interesting too how some of the fallen view the traveler as the traitor, like as if they were the only ones who ever had the light. So it's interesting, but I guess in their limited understanding, they were not as aware of like, whoa, other. Okay, yeah, we're dead. Other civilizations. I could have used my ult to save myself there, but that would have been a waste. They weren't aware of like other species in the universe, and generally, I would say that like most of the enemy races, well, not enemy races, but most of the races in Destiny were all unaware of like anyone else but themselves, which is really interesting. I think humanity is the only like species we know of so far that encountered many other types of like the Cabal, the Fallen, the Vex, the Taken, the Scorn. But we don't really hear about any other history about. Okay, why am I not breaking out Hexon? Okay. Oh, Aramis, you gonna. Okay. Oh, I missed. She moved out of the way. Friggin'. That's, yeah, that I'm annoyed by that. So we would have had big damage and she'd probably be dead by now. I hate stasis. Literally cannot stand that ability. I mean, when it's against me, it's fine if I'm using it. Come on, you need to die. Excellent.
She's down, Barracks. It's over. That's all of them. All of Aramis's
Oh, okay. We got a B plus. Not bad. Thanks to the Guardian. Always vigilant. All right, folks. I'm gonna round up the stream here, but thank you so much to everybody who's tuned in today. It's been good. It's been a lot of good fun. Really enjoying streaming, getting used to like the hours of just like being conscious of stream, but also being sat here for a long period of time and just staying focused and trying to be as entertaining as possible. We are gonna raid out, so let's find somebody to raid. Um, who is live right now that is playing Destiny? So nobody playing Destiny. We could see. Let's see. What's Arky playing? Arky and Fam. He's a good person to bring you guys over to. Yeah. We're gonna raid Arky. He's a good brother. Love him so much. But yes. So we will be back again. What date will we be back? Friday. We're gonna be back. And I think we'll be playing Destiny, or we may play hey the scene. Thanks for dropping in. Any news about giveaways? Haven't heard anything back from you. There are no I don't have any giveaways happening until potentially after for the release of Ash and Iron, potentially. But I've asked for emblems, and I haven't heard anything back yet. You won the collector's edition? Oh yes. Okay. I've got your details. Let me go ahead and what platform, the scene, did you want yours on? Because you're the last person who I'm waiting for a code for. In fact, I have all the collector's edition people, but I haven't been able to reach them. I mean, not collector's edition. I have all the standard edition people, so I may make a post about that. It was Steam. Okay. Give me a second before we round out here because I have a bunch of codes, but I just need to make sure. Uh, Let me just check who. Right, that's right. So let me see if they gave me. Scene. Yes, I have your code right here, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and whisper it to you. I appreciate your patience. I'm glad that you, I'm glad that you jumped back in here. So before we raid out, let me go ahead and whisper you. Uh, the difficult thing about like tweeting is I'm glad I have a list of people so I can confirm because some people have been like, oh, I won a thing, and no, you didn't. So yeah, but yeah, you're welcome, the scene. I appreciate you being here, and reminding me about that because I forget things. But congratulations for getting the collector's edition. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy Edge of Fate. If you haven't played through it yet, definitely play through it. Let me know what you think about it because it is a good experience. Great story. Lots of changes and updates. More changes and updates coming. I think pre Ashen Iron and also Ashen Iron. Don't quote me on that, but Ashen Iron definitely. Um, yeah, I'll be live again on Friday and Saturday. Stream schedule is down below. If you're not following the channel, please go ahead and follow the channel so you can get updates on when I'll next be live. Our new YouTube video will be up this week talking about the Echo, what they are, what's happening with them, where are they, what that means. It has a very much like Infinity Stones kind of vibe to it, so that's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, apart from that, let's go ahead and raid out here. We're going to go and raid Arky and Fam. Really good friend, family friendly stream, always positive content. Right now he's playing Bravely Default, Flying Fairy HD Remaster, and he just went, he's, of course he set himself to the be right back screen, right when I want to raid. So let's give him a couple of seconds whilst we round up here. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. This Friday we're going to be playing something else. We'll do like an hour of Destiny, and then we'll maybe do some like Dune Awakening, or we'll do some Soulframe. Haven't played that in a while, and I know that they've got some updates. So that'll be good fun. And then also Saturday, no idea what we're gonna play Saturday. We'll figure that out. I'm really eager to play something new so that I don't get burned out on Destiny. And the games I'm waiting for, I think one of them's actually out this September, if I'm not mistaken. I'm waiting for Arc Raiders, which is October. I'm pretty sure. Let's see what is it saying for release date? Oh, so Arc Raiders is 30th of October, which is that's wild. It's wild to me that it's that far away still. So yeah, but October actually happens to be my birthday, so depending on the day that week, we may or may not do a birthday stream, or we may do it before. to avoid schedule conflicts and all of those kinds of good things, because there's nothing worse than planning a birthday stream and then you can't actually do the birthday stream. But apart from that, we are cooking at the moment. We're just with the Old Chicago project, which I mentioned on Thursday, and everybody seemed pretty excited about it. But yeah, that's the TV series that we're working on. Link is below if you want to check that out. There's a whole series of vlogs with like updates in terms of how far we've gotten. Probably due for another, but it'll be a while before we have some content to put in that. So we're drawing closer. We're trying to get this teaser trailer finished. Shutterfinch, who is in chat, is involved in the project. He's one of our lead narrative assist and marketing. So we do a lot of talking about a lot of talking and planning and prepping and trying to figure things out. So yeah, lots of good stuff coming there. So let's go ahead and check and see if Arky is back. If he's not back, we will raid someone else, because good lord, man, how long can you be right back for? So let's go ahead and look for somebody else to raid. What is let's see what Carrie Murph is doing. I know that she's always playing Call of Duty. She's currently running ads, which is probably not a great time to jump in. Okay. So okay, we're gonna go ahead and raid Arky, because he'll come back and he'll see it. Let me ask in chat. But yeah, it'll be a great time, and I'll be back again Friday, and we will. I mean, we've got 2 characters up to 300 now, so I think I'm content. I'm content with where I'm at in Destiny, without potentially getting burnt out more. And I think it's a good time to like I'm not stopping playing, but I think just like sparse out how and when I play. Okay, so Arky is on a bio break, so I think we'll just round off here and end stream, because I don't think there's anybody else I want to raid. No. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you being here, and like I said, we'll be back Friday with some Destiny and something else on the side. And yeah, look out for the new video this week too. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys Friday night. Peace.